inventor, new Sega employees, and what we still don't want to talk about was at the time in Sega of America, inventor, new Sega employees, and what happened to Sonic 2 is that Moshima San's create Sonic CD without the person who developed the previous game. The idea of time travel was played around with Sonic 2, but was dropped eventually. But Oshima-san took that idea and decided to not go into good ways and created Sonic CD, a game that is almost completely based on time travel. Sonic CD would release on September 23rd, 1993 in Japan. It would be quite a big success and would be the best-selling Mega CD or Sega CD game ever released on this add-on. But let's talk about Sonic CD as a game, starting with the gameplay of Sonic the Hedgehog CD. The gameplay of Sonic CD would be a lot more unique than the previous two Sonic games. Instead of pushing you to your limits and trying to make you go as fast as you can, Sonic CD instead opted for exploration, which was actually a really cool idea for a game. And while this concept would not be refined until Sonic 3 and Knuckles, this game made a great approach to exploration. The thing is, in Sonic CD, the main gimmick, unlike previous games that you have to find the cycles that we live in the past and present. You want to get to the past because you go to the future to see if you're ready for the future. When you go to the past, you see a whole lot of people. One that wasn't overrun by one and one that has much more like cancer. In the past, you have to find two things. Metal Sonic generators which show a hologram of Metal Sonic and capsule that once spoken will grant Sonic a good future. And that's pretty much the whole game. Travel back in time, destroy these capsules, and if you do this in all of the zones, you get a good future. You get it. Here's my main problem with this game. There are 3 acts. In 2 of them, granted, you only get the capsule. The idea of the gimmick, a time travel gimmick, has always been cool. It never will not. Time travel is awesome, is it not? The main problem with Sonic CD is to achieve a good future. You have to do this in every act of every zone. As I count actually awesome zones. And there's like 7 zones. 14 capsules, and they are in front stage. And there's a time limit for protecting it, otherwise you will die. And sometimes these capsules are in stupid locations you want to whack it. Literally crush it. This game just makes me confused all the time. Like, I know the location of the capsule. One zone, that's one zone. That's the top of the zone. Every other zone, I just don't bother looking for it. I'm not gonna find it. I'm not going to. I just do this level, and then I see a decrepit version of the city, and I feel bad. That makes me feel bad, and the thing is, my gripes with Sonic CD do not end there, or at least the gameplay of Sonic CD don't end there. Like, the level design. It is so confusing. Why are there rings in the wall? Like, why is this there? Like, what the hell is this? What is this? What am I supposed to do? You know that I had no idea that the gimmick in Wacky Workbench was that you don't want to touch the floor until 4 times that I've already played Sonic CD? I had no idea that was the gimmick all this time, because the game does not make it clear whatsoever. Like, the level design of this game simply confuses me. It just doesn't make any sense. And this is where the headache part comes in. And then there's the bosses. They're either extremely stupid easy, or they're made with the dumbest gimmicks in mind. The Wacky Workbench boss and the Quartz Quadrant boss come to mind when you think of stupid gimmicks. They're also like 3 hits. The final boss is 4 hits. 4 hits. That is ridiculous. The only positive thing I can say about the gameplay of Sonic CD that I genuinely enjoyed was actually the structure of the acts. I actually kind of like the way that the first two acts work the same way in Sonic 2, and that the bosses get their own separate act. If you look carefully enough, you'll find power here you up and allow you to defeat the bosses even faster, even though these bosses are still way too easy. This is a really cool mechanic, and I kind of wish they would use from Sonic, especially like games like Sonic Superstars. Okay, enough dogging on Sonic. Let's talk about the positives. And yes, it does have quite a bit of positives. For example, Sonic CD gives us a plethora of amazing animations that we have never seen on Sonic. Better teetering animations that look just better and more lifelike. We get like this really cool Easter egg where if we complete it, Sonic will just jump off and die. Maybe that's not so cool after action. Also, we get Chibi Sonic, and it's like one of the most adorable things I've ever seen in my life. I'm so happy about that back in Sonic Mania. They gave Chibi forms for Tails and Knuckles and Mighty and Ray, which was awesome. I thought it was adorable. Also, that opening cutscene. Oh my god, that opening cutscene. This is genuinely one of my favorite openings, right up there with next to Sonic. I love this opening cutscene with all of my heart. Toei outdid themselves. I'm so sad that Sonic might never come back, but I love this animation style. And oh my god, if they made a movie in this style, this thing would make so much money. Please, give us more Toei Sonic. How peak would that be? And the music of Sonic CD, just like any other Sonic game, is amazing. Like, the thing is, each zone now has 4 different versions, which means it has 4 different soundtracks. The past sounds more relaxed, more chill, more, curious as you explore the past. The present sounds like a daily Sonic level. They sound something right up there with Sonic 1 and 2, but they also have their own style to them that makes them stand out from other Sonic soundtracks. For example, that yay at the start of Pumpkin 10 makes the zone so much more fun. The Bad Future takes the soundtrack and elevates it to a grimy and dark soundtrack, making you feel like Eggman has finally taken over, and that's it. You can't really do anything about it. It's just grungy and oh my god, Stardust Speedway Bad Future is like peak fiction. It is recognized as some of the best for a reason. I love this sound. I'm just gonna let it speak for itself. You all heard it, but you need to hear it again. Good future, also chill, also happy. Life is like made a good future. You saved the world, you saved the zone. Good job. It is so happy, especially towards Fortress. That is perhaps my favorite soundtrack in this game. Maybe, if not just as good as Stardust Back. I absolutely adore this. And this is also the first time we get vocal for a Sonic game.
Okay.
Although I love Sonic 4, I'm a Sonic 4 type of guy. Because that song is absolutely amazing. The story of some. I made two Sonic movies because that song is absolutely amazing. The story of Sonic CD is also one of my favorites. Sonic. In fact, it's my second favorite right after Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's a lot actually deeper than any other 2D Sonic game. Instead of Eggman gets a thing and tries to take over the world, it's a little more bigger and a little more expansive. But before we get more deeply into the story, I have to mention the grand introduction of two new characters. Amy Rose is our first character. And you can say anything you want about Amy. I've always loved her. And this is the game that introduces Amy Rose. I have always been a big Amy fan. I think she's a great character. I think that it's okay for her to like Sonic. She's a great character. She might get her own video essay sometime soon. But I love her. I love Amy. She's great. And I'm so happy for her. And I wish she played a much bigger role. But she's here now, and she's adorable. I love her. And we also get introduced to one of the best Sonic rivals of all time, Metal Sonic. His design is much better than the Silver Sonic design. And honestly puts that design to shame, because this design is absolutely awesome. Metal Sonic would prove to be the best of the Tower Sonics from the classic era, and we returned so many more times throughout Sonic. But now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the story of Sonic. The story is as follows. Amy is next to or near little planet, and she has a fortune cookie that tells her that she'll be her hero after the planet. When she goes to it, she finds Sonic, and she gets kidnapped by Eggman and Metal Sonic. Sonic has to travel through time and defeat the capsules, as I said, and the holographic Metal Sonics in order to save Amy, make it living and release Little Planet from Dr. Eggman's grasp and let the planet be and the final thing I will touch upon are the new collectibles in the game. In the Chaos Circle, Sonic now collects Time Stones, which are time-altering gems. If you collect all 7 of them through these actually pretty cool special stages, you will get a good feature. Doesn't matter, you will get the good ending. The Time Stones essentially fix all of the mistakes that Sonic does, and you will get a good feature. The special stages themselves are actually kind of fun. At first, when you play them for the first time, they are some of the most annoying and most difficult things you will ever experience. But once you get good at them, it is so satisfying to like quick and back up the UFOs. I love this. Like I do think this is one of the better special stages. They're not better than Sonic 2's half the better, but they're definitely better than Sonic 1's, whatever the hell that is. And that's pretty much Sonic CD. I mean, I've got no other words for this game. It's just okay Sonic. It's a solid B2, like in my tier list video that I made. This is a pretty good Sonic, but the gameplay of the game gives me a headache almost every single time I play it. I mean, the last time I played Sonic CD willingly, like not for this video, was when Sonic Origins first came out, almost a year ago, and that was because I never played CD prior to that. I've literally finished the game like once or twice. It is not a fun game. It's not something I can come back to. It is one of the worst classic Sonic. But if you like this game, I totally respect that. I can understand why you like it. That's cool. So, yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.